Well, this is Steve Ridgel, and today is July 4th, and there's Remy. She's in here to help me video today. Today is July 4th, so it's the birthday of the United States. Now, if you're really a history guy, you know July 1st would have been maybe a better representation, but that's okay. We celebrate July 4th as our country's birthday. And I want to tell you, I'm happy that I'm an American because that's where I was born. That's where I know. Now, I love other countries. I love Malawi over in Southeast Africa. I love the country of Cuba. And I love the United States. I was born and raised here. And some of you are like, well, you didn't mention my country. I don't know what you think the United States. No, it's just where I was born and grew up, so I love it. Kind of the same way Texas, I think, is the greatest state in the Union. Now, I think that because, well, I was born and raised here. But I love other states. I love Arkansas because all my people came from Arkansas, so I love that state. But I love Texas because that's where I was born and that's where I was raised and that's where I've lived my whole life. So I love Texas. You want me to be real honest? I love West Texas. I do. I love West Texas. I came to West Texas, to Abilene, to go to college and been here almost ever since, with just a couple of years exception. And so I love West Texas. Now I like East Texas. I live there. I'm sure there are other parts of Texas I would like. I like to go down and visit the coast. So, it's not that but I just was born. I just not born, but I've spent most of my time in West Texas. So that's where I love. And if you want to be real honest, I love Abilene the most. I know there are other great towns in West Texas. We go we go to Midland and we go to Lubbock and Fort Worth. Some people consider Fort Worth West Texas, and we spend a lot of time over there. But Abilene's our favorite by a long, long, long way because that's, well, where we spent most of our life. That's where my wife grew up. So obviously we love Abilene. And if you want the real honest truth, more than all of that, we love a little ranch about 30 miles southeast of Abilene, Ridgel Ranch. That's where we live. And I think that's the great. Now, I know there are other neat places to live around Abilene, but to us, that's our favorite. Well, you get my point in all this. You're kind of formed. You kind of love where you grew up. So I said all that to say, yeah, I'm happy to be an American. I like living in the United States. It's what I know. But I want to tell you something on July 4th. The United States is a pretty new country. I mean, it's 250 years old or whatever it is, and that's great too, for I don't know, whatever it is, and that's great. And hey, it may last another 20, 30, 50. It may even last another 100 years. And if this world goes on, there may be another 1,000 years in this world. And I doubt seriously that Ridgel Ranch is going to be around like it is now. Well, probably not in 100 years. Certainly not in 500 years. I doubt Abilene's like it is. May not even be here in 1,000 years. I would almost be confident that the United States won't be here in 1,000 years, maybe not in 100 years, because kingdoms of this world, nations of this world, come and go. And so, if you think my whole life is wrapped up in the United States, wow, you're basing your whole life on something that's not been here very long and not going to last very long. Now, you know where I'm going with this because I'm a Christian and a believer, and so I'm part of the kingdom of God. That's where I want to invest my time and my energy because you know what? My kingdom has always been, always is, and always will be. Thousands of years from now, and in fact, when time is not even measured anymore, my kingdom will still be here. And the United States is not part of the kingdom of God, nor is Malawi, nor is Cuba. The things of this world are not the things of God. So that's fine. Celebrate the birthday of this country if you live here. Celebrate the birthday of your country when you get a chance. That's fine and that's good. Just don't confuse your real kingdom and never confuse your country with the kingdom of God. Well, this is Steve Ridgel saying, I'm enjoying July 4th. I'm enjoying more being part of a kingdom that never ends.